What's up, anime fam? It's the Dark Unknown, and I would like to welcome you back to another reaction. This time will be another first. This is going to be the second show replacing what was Dragon Ball Super, which was getting absolutely no views, and which will maybe get brought back in the future. That'll depend on once we get some more viewers, once we get some more people to get some votes going and see what people think. Maybe bring it back in the future. But for now, I will be replacing it with Attack on Titan, obviously, which was already out on Tuesday, and on Thursdays will be Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have never seen a single episode of this show. I can't say I have no idea what it's about because I know enough, pop culture. I know it's a popular show. I know it's about people that can control elements. There's the famous quote, and then the Fire Nation attacked. That's like in memes and all kinds of stuff. I know there's supposedly like 4 nations or peoples or whatever. There's, the fire, earth, water, air. But that's pretty much it. I don't know anything else about it. I never really watched it when I was a kid. I know it was super popular, but I just was never really interested. My wife loves it. A lot of people say it's a really good show. I just never really gave it a chance. And so I figured, why not start now? It's been highly recommended in general, and so I think we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. I am looking forward to it. I don't really know a whole lot of what to expect. I know it's like an American style of animation. I know it was on Nickelodeon. But that's pretty much it, man. I don't really know a whole lot about the overarching story or plot. I don't really know anything. So we're going to go ahead and get into it today, and this is going to be episode 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Water. Earth. Fire.
I look like Lisa.
Air. My grandmother used to tell me stories about the old days, a time of peace, when the Avatar kept balance between the Water Tribes, Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation, and Air Nomads. But that all changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, see, that's the line.
Only the Avatar mastered all 4 elements.
Okay, so that's what the Avatar is?
But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
So we searching for the Avatar?
Years have passed, and the Fire Nation is nearing victory in the war. 2 years ago, my father and the men of my tribe journeyed to the Earth Kingdom to help fight against the Fire Nation, leaving me and my brother to look after our tribe.
Man, they've been fighting for 100 years?
Some people believe that the Avatar was never reborn into the Air Nomads and that the cycle is broken. But I haven't lost hope. I still believe that somehow, the Avatar will return to save the world.
Alrighty. We got a boat out here on the icy seas. Oh, small boat. Looked a lot bigger from the sky.
It's not getting away from me this time. Watch and learn, Katara. This is how you catch a fish.
She looks familiar. I think I've seen like pictures of her. I'm guessing. I think she's the main character. Not the main character, but like one of the major characters.
Sokka, look!
Shh, Katara, you're gonna scare it away.
Well, that's an effective way to catch fish.
Is it that every time you
Burst
play
her
with
bubble.
magic water, I get soaked?
It's not magic, it's water bending. And it's
Yeah, an ancient art unique to our culture, blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm just saying that if I had weird powers, I'd keep my weirdness to myself.
Okay, so I thought like
I'm not the one who makes muscles at
I thought
myself
bending
every
was like a
time I
totally
see my
common thing. It
reflection
seems
in the
like
water.
there's certain people that not only don't really care, but kind of dismiss it. Just call it weird magic.
Ever since Mom died, I've been doing all the work around camp while you've been off playing soldier.
Katara?
I even wash all the clothes. Have you ever smelled your dirty socks? Let me tell you, not pleasant.
Yeah, I bet.
Settle down!
No, that's it. I'm done helping you. From now on your own.
Better find a way to bend your way out of this. God, that water would probably be so cold.
Okay, you've gone from weird to freakish, Katara.
You mean I did that?
Yep.
Did she?
Congratulations.
I mean, that's the dude, right? I mean, I don't know his name, but I think that's...
He's alive. We have to help.
Katara!
He's the guy on all the
Back here.
posters and stuff.
You don't know what that thing is.
Okay.
Will you go penguin sledding with me?
Sure.
Penguin
guess.
sledding?
What's going on here?
You tell us. How'd you
That's
get
the
to
first
ice?
thing he wants to
And
do?
Why aren't you frozen?
I'm not. You're okay.
Kind of reminds me of Cat Bus.
What is that thing?
This is Appa, my flying bison.
Appa.
Right. And this is Katara, my flying sister.
Jeez. It's like a Superman sneeze. Well, smooth landing.
You just sneezed and flew 10 feet in the air.
You say Aang?
It fell higher than that.
Like Ang
You're
Lee?
an airbender.
Sure am.
Giant light beams.
Then I can give you a lift.
It did say it flies.
We'd love a ride.
I don't see no wings, but...
Oh no, I am not getting on that fluffy snot monster.
Fluffy snot monster.
Monster will come along and give you.
And the Avatar is alive. You won't find him. Your father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all tried and failed.
Because their honor didn't hinge on the
Sounds like he's
Avatar
saying
capture.
Dooku.
Mine does. This coward's 100 years in hiding are over.
Like, they said in the beginning that, like, they expected the Avatar to become an airbender, but, like,
Good night.
Sleep tight.
I didn't quite catch if they explained why. Like, they talked about the Fire Nation attack and everything, but I don't remember him hearing them say anything about the airbenders, like, being wiped out or not. Like, why is he the last one? I'm assuming I'm going to get all this information. These are just things that are running through my head right now.
Aang, this is the entire village. Entire village, Aang.
It's not exactly a huge village.
Why are they all looking at me like that? Did Appa sneeze on me?
Well, no one has seen an airbender in 100 years. We thought they were extinct until my granddaughter and grandson found you.
Yeah, but can you tell me why you thought they were extinct?
Aang, this is my grandmother.
Call me Gran.
What is this, a weapon? You can't stab anything with this.
It's
not.
a staff.
It's for airbending.
Whoa.
Magic trick. Do it again. Not magic. Airbending.
It's like a kite.
It lets me control the air currents around my glider and fly.
You know,
Glider.
last time I checked, humans can't fly.
Check again.
Well, I'm about to say, if you could bend air and if you had a kite, I could see yourself flying. What the hell's he need Appa for? I mean, other than being a big fuzzy buddy.
Katara, try not to put all your hopes in this boy.
But he's special. I can tell. I sense he's filled with much wisdom.
See? Ella's tongue is stuck like this.
He's probably filled with something. I don't know if it's wisdom.
I'll need more than basic firebending to defeat him. You will teach me the advanced set.
Very well. But first, I must finish my roast duck.
I'm about to say, is it more tea?
Now, men.
I haven't had duck in forever. I
it's
almost forgot what it
important
tastes
that you show no
like.
fear when you face a firebender. In the Water Tribe, we fight to the last man standing. For without courage, how can we call ourselves men?
I gotta pee.
Until your father's return from the war,
To Penguin, if you teach me waterbending.
You got a deal. Just one little problem. I'm an airbender.
I was gonna
not a
say,
waterbender. Isn't
does
there
he know-
someone in your tribe who can teach you?
I was gonna say he.
No, you're looking at the only
Why would he know
waterbender
waterbending?
in the whole South Pole.
This isn't right. A waterbender needs to master water. What about the North
So she really is.
Other water tribe up there, right? Maybe
Oh.
they have waterbenders who can teach you.
Okay, so she's just the only waterbender in this
Lost contact
village.
With our sister tribe in a long time. It's not exactly turn right at the second glacier. It's on the other side of the world.
But you forget. I
Damn.
have a flying bison. Appa and I can personally fly you to the North Pole. Katara, we're gonna find you a master.
We haven't actually seen this thing fly yet.
I don't know.
Keeps talking
I've
about it.
left home before.
It's all talk, no action.
Think about it. But in the meantime,
A Fire Navy ship, and a very bad memory for my people. Aang, stop! We're not allowed to go near it. The ship could be booby-trapped.
if you want to be a
Oh,
bender,
yeah?
you have to let go of fear.
Well, apparently there's some things he could teach her about bending. So I'm interested to see. There's definitely seems to be like some kind of like steampunk vibe kind of going on. There's definitely like a varying level of technology going on here. I'm curious to see like how that plays out. Like what exactly do they have? Oh, all the animals are so cute in this show.
This ship has haunted my tribe since
Like everything looks like a
little girl.
plushie.
It was part of the Fire Nation's first attacks.
Okay, back up. I have friends all over the world, even in the Fire Nation. I've never seen any war.
Aang, how long were you in that iceberg?
I was about to ask that same question.
No, a few days maybe?
I think it was more like 100 years.
What? That's
Would seem that
impossible.
way.
Do I look like a 112-year-old man to you?
Think about it. The war is a century old. You don't know about it because somehow you were in there that whole time. It's the only explanation.
100 years.
Encino Man.
Can't believe it.
I'm
Boy.
sorry, Aang. Maybe somehow there's a bright side to all this.
I did get to meet you.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Seems to be taking it rather well overall, though, I'd say.
Aang, let's head back.
That's a like everyone you ever knew or loved situation is dead. Or everyone you ever knew or loved is dead situation.
Booby traps.
Well, I guess it really was a booby trap.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think you better leave.
Right.
Oh,
My uncle. Tell him I found the Avatar.
just curious. How do you know he was here? He seems to be, like,
As
right
well
in
as
the
his
perfect
hiding
spot.
place.
Oh, okay. Cliffhanger, I guess. Good music, too. All right, guys, that was the first episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I got to say that I've got a lot of questions, but not necessarily a bad thing. I'm interested, and there's a lot of potential here for expansion on the story and the world, and I'm definitely interested to see where it goes. I would like to know a lot more about this whole excuse me. I'd like to know a lot more about this whole world. It seems to be a very, like I said, very steampunk, of a definite, varying level of technology. They've obviously got steel ships, but at the same time, we don't see any kind of like, phones, computers. We don't see any cars yet. I don't know if there are cars. And so I like those kind of like a Full Metal Alchemist type of universe. I like those kind of steampunk, a mix of old and new. They make for very interesting worlds. Like even like One Piece is very similar. They got like some things that cyborgs and snails that act like phones and certain things and kind of like TV but not. So they got a varying level of technology, and that can make for a very interesting world. I'm enjoying everyone so far. The one guy, the brother, he's hilarious. Aang seems like a total goofball. He seems pretty relaxed. Kind of like your typical shonen protagonist. Very Luffy-like. And don't really know much about the villain yet so far. I think they said his name was Dooku. It was hard to tell. It was hard to tell the way the guy was pronouncing it. And so he seems very like young and arrogant. Definitely seems like he's eager to prove himself. Obviously, he's a part of the Fire Nation. So technically, and I just realized we actually have 3 of the 4 elements here in the first episode. We got everything but Earth. So I'm wondering when they're going to come in. Don't know if the brother's going to stick around. I don't know if I recognize him from any of the material I've seen. He's definitely funny, though. Kitara, I believe, was the sister. She seems cool. She's got a energetic personality. She seems very curious. I think that's about it, man. I'm just trying to go over everything that I've seen. I really like the animals, I gotta say. Everything in here is cute as hell. With a flying cat. I keep saying it flying, and I compared it to Falco, but that's just kind of like the white fur and the way it looked. But we have yet to see this thing fly. I am not yet convinced this thing can even fly yet until I actually see it. It's just rumors and hearsay at this point. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoy the new show that I've picked out, and hope you guys enjoy the journey with me as we go through this new experience in this new world. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, full link is on Patreon, and I'll see you guys next time.